I'm in high feather, feeling like the sunshine shining for me. High feather, I'm taking care to take good care of me. Yeah, I'm winging along and I'm feeling so strong 'cause I'm in high feather, feeling about as free as I can be. High feather, high feather, high feather.
Give up?
It's a draw, Stan. We're one short.
Draw? We beat you by 10 points.
Those were Leslie's points. If she would have shown up, we would have beaten you.
Ha! Sore loser.
You show up tomorrow, we'll see who's a sore loser.
Anybody want some juice?
Yeah.
All right, Joe.
So, then why are you mad? Why am I mad? Because I just don't think it's right.
What? Leslie not showing up?
Yeah, that and her attitude. I mean, she never even wanted to come here in the first place. Her parents made her. Okay.
I like to
Sorry I didn't make the game. I took a nap after workout. I was so tired I overslept. We noticed. You were still out when we came into change. So why didn't you wake me up? Why bother? Sorry.
You didn't miss anything except for Stanley here stumbling over his feet.
Me? Who was it that knocked me over during my best play?
Look in the mirror and you'll find out, Stanley.
Oh, yeah? Well, next time I'm bringing my camera and somebody to take pictures of me in action.
I could say something, but I promised myself I'd be nice for the rest of the day and not insult people, no matter how much they deserve it.
You know you love me. Why don't you just admit it?
Are you eating your apple? Hey, cut that out.
You should give them to Leslie. She's the one who needs it.
Is that all you're eating? I'm trying to lose some weight for the audition.
From where? Your hair?
Very funny, Leo. I don't know, Leslie. My folks made sure I stuck to a regular eating schedule. When I was training, I ate even more. I'm taking vitamins. Well, they took mine away when I came here, except for my iron pills. I picked them up last time we went to town.
That's not the only thing you get from food. If you don't eat, you end up tired and cranky.
Well, she sure has been cranky.
No one asked you, Leo.
You see what I mean? You see that?
Look, more food gives you more energy, but it also puts more weight on you.
As slim as you are, you can afford a pound or two. You talk like you bloat like a blimp if you even look at food.
Maybe she is a blimp in disguise. Somebody give her a candy bar and let's see what happens.
Cut it out, Leo.
Why? Don't you have a sense of humor?
I do when there's something funny, and I'm getting tired of your stupid little jokes.
Well, I'm getting tired of your little stuck-up attitude. What's the matter? You too good for us 9 dancers?
When you're committed to something, you spend time practicing.
Well, you better start practicing eating because nobody's going to want to pay to see a dancing skeleton.
You've got some nerd trying to give me lectures. Why don't you just mind your own business?
Leslie.
No, you don't understand how hard it is. You're just a bunch of kids, just little children.
Gee, it's only kidding.
Leslie, can you take a break for a few minutes?
Is it all right if I do some exercises? I'm all warmed up and I can't just stop. We're all cramped.
Sure. I heard about the fight at lunch today.
It wasn't a fight. I was just tired and Leo started teasing me.
Well, about what? You never minded his teasing before.
I mind. I just don't always say anything.
It's not good to hold things in for too long. If you don't let off a little steam at a time, it all comes out at once.
Like today.
Is there anything else bothering you?
They didn't say anything else?
No, just that you've been spending a lot of time practicing your dancing.
It's for a scholarship at a dance academy. The audition's in 2 weeks.
I've heard. You know, Leslie, we don't like to pressure campers into taking part in activities, but I really feel like you've been isolating yourself in the past few weeks.
It's not that. I just need my energy for my dancing. If I played too many sports, I'm too tired to practice. I'll get into it after the audition.
Fine. But in the meantime, there's a lot of activities that aren't athletic.
I know.
Tom's working on some mugs for the county fair. Why don't you work with him?
Mugs?
Yeah. Have you ever worked with ceramics?
No.
Well, you'll catch on fast. Tom can show you how, and then maybe you can show him something about dancing while you work. What do you say? Can I tell him to expect you tomorrow?
Okay.
Good.
Now, I poured this one this morning. After it's set, I poured out the excess slip.
Slip?
That's this stuff. Look at the clay I showed you. You just have to remember to stir before you use it.
I remember.
This one's about ready to come out of the mold now.
How long is this going to take?
Well, it sets 20 minutes before you pour out the excess. Then you have to wait a couple of hours before you release it. Releasing it takes almost no time at all.
No, I mean all of this. I have to practice. The audition's less than 2 weeks away, and I don't want to waste any time.
Well, I don't want to waste your time.
I didn't mean it like that.
Look, just let me try to explain it.
I am.
First you tap it like this. Then,
Ooh.
and then you, again, release it.
Is that all there is to it?
Is that all? Weren't you listening? It takes practice to get this right. A lot of things can go wrong. You have to know how long to let the slit set, how to remove it from the mold, how long to let it dry before you fire it.
Fire?
It's like baking in a really hot oven.
Oh.
Look, just take some time and watch, and I'll go through it again. Then you can try.
Oh, okay.
Try it now.
It's perfect. Thanks, Tom.
I still don't see why you're on a crash diet. They're always telling me to lose it slowly. Of course, I'm going a little bit more slowly than they'd like me to.
I can't diet slowly. Your audition's in less than 2 weeks away.
I don't see why you're on a diet at all. You look skinny to me.
Yeah, but you're...
Fat. I noticed. You don't have to pretend like I'm not. My mother does that sometimes. She'll call me chubby, husky, anything but fat.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm not. Why should I be? It's the way I am.
Do they give you a lot of trouble about it?
No. My father does sometimes. He likes to make jokes about it. He thinks that that'll make me want to lose more weight faster. Since I stopped eating candy and stuff, I've been losing weight, but I'm taking my time.
I wish I could do that.
You can.
No, it takes too long. When I want something, I want it right away.
Don't be like that. You didn't learn to dance overnight, did you?
Yeah, but that's different. When you want something right, you have to study it for years.
So you have to take a little at a time.
Right.
See? You can do it.
I guess so.
We're done.
Thanks for helping me, Tom.
That's okay. You're lucky Mrs. Riggs said that you could use this to rehearse.
Yeah, there's something special about dancing in the woods. Hey, how about some music? Oh, good, we can wear it to disco.
We? I can't dance.
Sure you can, I'll show you.
to shine, and in good time, the world will show us what's in store before us. We're just a little more than friends. We're just a little more, just a little more than friends. We're just a little more than friends. We're just a little more, just a little more than friends. La-da-da, la-da-da, la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, la-da-da, la-da-da, la-la-la-la-la-la-la, just a little more than friends.
Too long today. Tomorrow's the tryouts, and I want to get some practice time in before it gets too dark. I'm so excited. I think I lost all the weight I wanted to. Got rid of all that fat, see?
Yeah.
So I can't stay too long. What can I do?
You can take those to the kiln.
They look heavy.
Don't strain yourself.
I won't. I feel great. Can't wait till tomorrow. You know, it's too bad you don't dance. I can't really describe what it feels like to get a ballet movement just right. It's like flying. But not really. It's more like, I don't know, light.
Mr. Krieger's gonna lock up soon.
All right, I'll run these over.
Oh, no. Look what you did. Why can't you ever watch what you're doing? You're always running around, you never see anything.
It was an accident.
Yeah, sure. You know how long it took to make those?
Of course I do. I helped.
Well, I don't need your help any longer.
Don't worry, you won't get it.
Leslie? Leslie, wait. I didn't mean it.
Yesterday. What?
Stan and Domingo just told us that when Tom came back to the cabin yesterday, he was all red and almost cried.
Cried? Yeah, and he wouldn't tell them what had happened. But they figured that it must have been something you said, because he was fine before he went to work on the mugs.
And there weren't any calls from home.
So they figured it must have been something that happened in the shed. Did he try and kiss you?
Did you hit him?
Kiss me? Come on, Leslie. Everybody knows he's sweet on you.
Even Stan noticed. And you know how much he pays attention to how other people feel.
Come on, tell us. What happened? I broke some mugs and he yelled at me. That's it? What kind of gossip is that? You broke some mugs. Some of the ones we were working on. He got all hot about it and yelled and, oh, that's okay. We'll fix him. Put jelly in his bed. Yeah. No. Oh, Kathy, she likes him too. Oh.
Hey, Leslie, your folks are here.
Come on.
Hi, kids. Ready for your big day?
Good luck, Leslie. Yeah, good luck.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We're rooting for you.
You're early. If you could please wait outside, it won't be long. Leslie, would you please join the others?
Good luck.
I'm dying. I'm so nervous. Every time I see someone warm up, I think, what am I doing here? They're all better than me.
No, they're not.
You look different. Have you been sick?
No, I've been on a diet.
Why? I know, to lose weight. I should go on a diet, not you. I keep trying to, but I love to eat. My mother calls me a living vacuum cleaner. Hey, you're not anorexic, are you?
What's that?
Anorexia nervosa. I knew this girl had it. She wouldn't eat, just wanted to get thinner and thinner. Got really gross. Had to be put in the hospital.
I guess I got carried away.
Well, you don't look so bad yet. You just look so worried, it seems worse.
I'm not worried.
No? Oh my gosh, that's you. Call me when you get back from camp.
How could this happen? Don't you supervise what the kids eat?
We make sure they're provided with nutritionally balanced meals, but we can't force them to eat. They're at an age where they're old enough to learn responsibility for eating properly.
It's my fault, Dad. Don't blame the camp.
I think Leslie has learned a lesson. Vitamins are no substitute for whole foods. Also, no skipping meals. I want to see you eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day.
But what about the calories? Won't I gain weight if I eat that much?
Leslie, calories don't make you fat unless you don't use them. Food is like gas for a car or coal for a locomotive. Calories are just our way of measuring how far the body can run on the food you eat. The more coal you give an engine, the further the train can run. If you have more coal than you need, then you store it until you're ready for it. But if you don't have enough,
the engine stops.
And we don't want you to stop. You're very active, Leslie. Your body needs more calories to keep running than someone who isn't.
Well, what about bread and potatoes? She never wants to eat them. Says they're fattening, too.
Your body needs carbohydrates. Potatoes and bread, they're not fattening unless you load them down with butter and jellies, or unless you eat too much of them. But too much of any food can cause problems.
Well, I feel much better now that I've talked to you.
I'm sorry this happened, but I think Leslie's learned a lesson from it, right?
Well, we've got a long drive. Better get started.
I'll go get my clothes.
Why? You're staying.
Really?
Yes, I don't think we'll have to take you home until the summer's over. Now that we've talked to your nurse. You just make sure you take care of yourself, young lady.
Don't worry. We'll send her home as good as new.
Better. Thanks, Mrs. Rodriguez. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Leslie. How'd your tryouts go?
I fainted in the middle of it.
That's tough.
It was my own fault. I should have been taking better care of myself.
Will you get a second chance?
They said I could try later.
That's good.
What are those for?
I'm making some models of the cabins.
That's nice. Do you need any help?
No, that's okay.
Tom, you were right about all those other things, about my diet and taking my time. I just wish things could be all right between us again.
Things are all right.
No, they're not. You're not even looking at me. I guess I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, later. Tom likes you a lot.
I like him too.
Then you should have told him. You're always talking about fat this and fat that. He thought the only reason you made the cups with him was because Sharon made you.
Oh, no.
Well, there was a lot of other stuff, like you never even told him you liked the cups.
I thought he knew. No wonder he was so mad at me. I tried to apologize. So what can I do to make it up to him?
That you'll have to figure out yourself.
Leo, could you help me for a minute?
Sure. Can you figure out what this word is? 16 across.
I can't even figure out the clue. Come on.
Hi.
Hi.
Want to take some pictures of me? Outside?
Waste of film.
How about a game of tennis?
Nah, I'm beat. I feel like resting. You got something wrong with you?
Oh. Nowhere, just out. But I'll be back. Just stay right there.
Hi, Tom.
Hi. I guess this is why everybody left.
I brought you something. I wanted to replace the ones I broke. They were so beautiful.
You made these?
With some help.
You really like them. I was going to give you this before your next audition. Anyway.
It's wonderful. Thank you. Is it safe?
Come on in.
Leslie, everybody.
My body and my mind in harmony. I'm back in the groove and I'm ready to move. Feeling about as free as I can be. I'm in feeling like the sunshine shining for me. Taking care to take good care of me. Yeah, I'm waiting along and I'm feeling so strong 'cause I've been feeling about as free as I can be. Oh yeah, I'm flying high. I'm in high feather, feeling like the sunshine shining for me. High feather, I'm taking care to take good care of me. Yeah, I'm waiting along and I'm feeling so strong 'cause I'm in high feather, feeling about as free as I can be. High feather.
It's a yellow-bellied sapsucker. I'm sure of it.
It says here it doesn't come this far south.
Have I ever been wrong before?
Let me see it. It's got to be verified.
It's up in the big tree. To your right.
I don't see it.
It was there a minute ago.
You can't count that somebody else sees it too. Wait a minute. I see something.
The yellow-bellied sapsucker?
No, it's only a heavy-footed boo-boo. Hey, Leo, get out of there! You're scaring the birds away.
And it's staying with you.
Come on, it's time to eat.
We've been looking all over for you. Bird watching. Boy, that's for the birds.
A lot you know. It's fun. This morning we saw a yellow-bellied sapsucker.
There's no such thing as a sapsucker.
There is so. It's our only woodpecker with the red forehead patch. The drumming sound of the sapsucker is distinctive. Several rapid thumps, followed by several slow rhythmic ones.
We also saw a red-breasted nuthatch, a wood pewee, and a tufted titmouse.
Shall I read to you about them, too?
No, thank you.
Stay dumb.
Hey, Tom.
Is that stuff any good?
Sure is. It's all been especially prepared for people like us, taking long trips into the wilderness.
We have to eat it. We've only been here overnight.
We thought it would be interesting for you to eat the same kind of foods that hikers usually eat.
It's quite expensive, but necessary for mountain climbers to eat, too. It's all been freeze-dried and packed in foil, so it'll keep for months without refrigeration.
And when we add water, we still have the food's original nutritional value. Mountain climbers need a lot of energy, and they won't get it unless they have food that has everything in it to help keep them strong. Vitamins, proteins, and minerals.
Well, if mountain climbers eat it, I guess I can, too.
Try it. It's not bad.
Where have you been?
Bird watching. I saw...
Okay, listen, all of you. You're not to go off alone. I don't want any of you guys getting lost.
But we weren't lost.
Just don't go off alone, okay? That's the rule. And I don't want any of you guys breaking any more rules. All right, as soon as you guys finish eating, put your trash in the bag over there. I want us to leave the woods just as we found it. Clean.
Do mountain climbers really eat this stuff?
They sure do. It's not only nutritious, it's light and easy to carry. It's very important when you're using a lot of energy.
Well, what do they do if they run out of food?
Well, that depends on where they are. If they were hiking in these woods, they could find food.
Oh, sure, like in a grocery store.
Well, the wilderness is a grocery store if you know how to shop. Native Americans knew all about it. And so did our pioneers. They lived off the land.
How do you know what food is good to eat out here?
From books like this one. You see, they tell us what we can eat that grows wild and what we shouldn't eat. But we still have to be very, very careful because some plants look alike.
I bet it says don't eat dried eggs unless you have to.
Boy, Kim was really mad at you guys for going off by yourselves this morning.
I'd do it again, if I saw another yellow-bellied sapsucker. They're really rare this far south.
I wouldn't if I was you, even if I saw a red-headed elephant.
He'd really have a fit if you got lost again.
We could never get lost. I know where I am every minute.
Oh, sure, smart guy. Where are we now?
The middle of the woods.
Okay, saddle up. We're moving out.
There it is, the sapsucker. Come on, let's get a closer look.
the bird watchers?
Right behind us. They stopped to watch some sapsuckers again.
We better go back and get them, because if Kim finds out they've gone off on their own again, he'll really be mad. Come on. Here they are, down there.
Hey, Stan! Come back! We gotta go get them.
I think we ought to tell Kim to stop.
Yeah, I think we should wait till they catch up.
What? And get them in more trouble than they're already in? You know Kim's mad at them. Come on, we better keep going.
Hey, Stan! Hey!
Come on, we gotta get back!
Stan! I don't see him, do you?
No.
Don't you see it? I'm sure it's up there.
I think you're seeing things. I don't see a thing. Come on, we've got to get back. Kim warned us about breaking rules.
Don't worry. Kim will never even know we've been gone.
Snack time. Snack time.
What is it?
Well, it's a mixture of cashews, sunflower seeds, peanuts, soy nuts, walnuts, almonds, coconut, currants. It's a great snack for you on the trail or at home for that matter.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Well, just because something's good for you doesn't mean it doesn't taste good, too.
We also have a special treat for you called pita. It's a Greek sandwich. You can stuff it with any kind of food you like. We're stuffing ours with lettuce, tomatoes, olives, and feta cheese. Tom? Where's Stan and Kathy? What about Leo and Ann?
Oh, they're just down the trail.
They had to stop and rest for a minute. You sure this is where we came down?
Sure, I'm sure. Things always look different going back. Follow me. I've never been lost yet.
I'm kicking the ball. Always. Who won it? Me. Derek. Derek.
Well, I thought you said they were right behind us.
Maybe not right behind us.
Ann and Stan stopped to watch a bird, and when they didn't catch up, Leo and Kathy went to get them.
That was a while ago.
I think you better take the kids back to camp. I'm gonna go try find our strays, okay?
Well, can we come with you? It was sort of our fault.
Suzanne, I'm big.
I think it might be a good idea. The extra exercise might help you think harder the next time. Come on.
I think they're lost.
I think we're lost.
No, we're not.
So where's the trail? There should be a trail right here.
I think we go that way.
No, I think we go that way.
I'm going this way.
Are you sure you were never lost before?
Well, maybe once.
Where?
Central Park. It was the first time I was ever there. It's the only time I was ever lost.
Well, this makes the second time. Kathy!
And Leo! Hey, Tom, come back here. Come back here. I don't want you getting lost, too.
Are they really lost?
We were looking for over an hour.
We've got to find them.
Well, running off into the woods like that won't help. We have to have a real search party and not, run off on our own. Come on, let's go back to camp and get organized before it gets dark. Come on.
Don't drink that!
Why not? I'm so dry I feel like a prune.
Sharon says that we should never drink any water unless we're sure that it's pure.
Looks clear to me.
Looks good for you. You don't know it's up that stream. Even a little bit of bad water can make you very sick.
Can't we purify it?
Sure. If anyone's got some iodine and chlorine pills.
Are you kidding?
You can boil it.
In what?
I know. We could eat some berries. There's lots of water in berries.
Good idea. Let's go get some. Here's some. We can eat these.
How do we know they're not poison? I've never seen any berries like those before.
The birds were eating them.
That doesn't mean a thing. We're not birds.
We could just eat one. One of something can't hurt.
Sure, you eat just one. If you feel okay, then we'll eat some more. If you die, then they're poison.
You really think I could die from just eating one? Forget it.
Look at the book Sharon gave you. It ought to tell us if these are okay.
These look like them.
What are they?
It says here, deadly nightshade. Should be kept out of mouth. Can make you very sick.
I'm only eating berries that I can recognize.
Yeah, me too. I'm not eating anything wild unless I'm sure that they're safe.
There ought to be a lot of blackberries and wild strawberries around. Those are okay. We've been walking for hours.
Can't be far now. As far as that's in someplace.
Hey, look, what's that?
It looks like Sharon's.
It is Sharon's. We've been walking in circles. We need a compass. Even experienced hikers can walk in circles without a compass.
I got a compass. I forgot.
At least now we can be walking in a straight line. I forgot. Oh, I knew it was a mistake to come with you.
Hey, aren't those raspberries?
No, they're wild strawberries.
Hey, these are great. Saved by a wild strawberry.
Everybody get their map and let's huddle over here. Are you sure this is where you last saw him?
Pretty sure, but all these trees look alike to me.
All right, we'll split up into pairs. Now, each of us will go a different direction. Now, use your map and compass. I don't want to lose anyone else. Okay, let's go. Come on, you go this way.
Hey, I heard something. Are there any bears around here?
Of course, bears and deer and all sorts of wild animals.
What do they eat?
Lost campers. It's gonna get dark soon.
Listen.
I don't hear anything.
I do. Shh. Does a bear moo?
Only cows.
A wild cow?
I never heard of a wild cow in the woods before. I bet we're near a field.
A field? A cow? We must be out of the woods.
I bet. It's just around milking time. They always head back to the barn then.
Well, let's follow them home.
Follow the cow! Follow the cow!
Holy cow, we're safe!
Don't get too close behind them.
There's the farmhouse. We can phone the camp.
Let's walk back. I don't like the looks of this place.
It's just the farm.
Looks like a place I saw in a horror movie on TV. It looked like a farmhouse, but it was really all full of zombies. Personally, I'd rather be lost in the woods.
Come on.
Leo, look.
It's Anne's.
Look, there's blood on it.
They've got standing in.
What are they doing to them?
Killing them.
We have to get help.
2 more trespassers, huh? Well, I guess you better come inside and join your friends. Hey, gang. Look what I just found. 2 more lost goslings. Well, I guess we better feed them.
Anne, are you okay?
Sure.
We heard you yelling. We thought they might be hurting you.
Oh, Mrs. McKellen was just putting some iodine on my scraped elbow.
That girl's got a holler you can hear for miles.
We found this in the yard.
I wondered where I lost it.
It's got blood on it. We were afraid.
That's not blood. That's berry stains. We ate some in the woods.
So did we.
Who was that?
Cornelius. The doctor says he's going to have to stay in bed for another week.
What are we going to do, Roy? We can't get all the work done ourselves.
I don't know.
If we don't get help, we'll never get the crop in on time.
I know, Jane. I know.
Now you kids come on and sit. Dinner's ready. You'll just have enough time before the man from camp comes to take you home.
Boy, it sure looks good.
I think he said his name was Kim. He seemed pretty upset on the phone, like he's real worried about you.
I had us out there looking to see Yellow Belly South.
Okay, let's go. Settle down, guys. It's late and you guys got to get to bed.
But first, we have got a meeting inside.
Let's go.
Meeting? She was really mad.
What do you think she's going to do to us?
Come on.
Okay, to begin with, you'll have to give up all your extra privileges for a week.
And that includes the senior backpacking trip. Well, if we can't trust you on an overnight, how do you expect us to trust you for 3 days out in the woods?
You have to follow rules. They're for your own safety. When you don't follow rules, you can get yourself into a lot of trouble and maybe even hurt.
What do we do when the other kids are out backpacking?
We'll think of something.
Mr. and Mrs. McKillin were real nice to us, and they need help on their farm. Could we go there and work?
Yeah, we promised not to break any more rules.
I've never been to a farm before. And they really do need help.
It would be educational for them.
I'll talk to Mr. McKellen and see if he wants you. He's not going to want a bunch of goof-offs who don't want to work.
Vegetables are so good for you. Try 'em, you'll like 'em. Vegetables are so good to chew. Swallow 'em down. Vegetables are so good for you. Try 'em, you'll like 'em. You'll like them and they'll like you. So swallow 'em down. Give me a V, V. Give me an E, E. Give me a G, G. Give me an E, E. Give me a T, T. Give me an A, A. Give me a B, B. Give me an L, L. Give me an E, E. Give me an S, S. What do you got? Oh, vegetables. Vegetables are so good for you. So swallow 'em down, down, down.
Harvest time's a real important time on a farm. Our crops have to be picked as they ripen. Otherwise, they'll start to spoil. Fresh vegetables can often be eaten raw. They're crispy. And since they're at their freshest, they're filled with vitamins.
Yeah. Is that really a cow?
Sure, what did you think it was?
On TV, they don't look this big or smell this bad. Cows give milk, right?
They don't exactly give it. You have to take it.
Okay, so where do we find a cow opener?
Take a look down here.
You're making this up.
No, really. Here, I'll show you.
Hey, don't waste it.
Don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from.
Milk is one of nature's best foods. But before you can buy it in the store, it has to be pasteurized to kill any germs that the cow might have.
Thank goodness. I never really knew where milk came from. Where did you think it came from? The supermarket. Tom, sometimes you really embarrass me. Well, I knew it had something to do with cows, but I wasn't really sure what. Wait till you find out where eggs come from. Look what I got.
We don't milk by hand anymore. We use machines. The milk is stored here until the milk truck picks it up. They take it to be pasteurized and to bottle it. He's checking for cleanliness, bacteria count, and any sediment in the milk.
trip, Sharon? Pretty good. Only 3 bee stings, 700 mosquito bites, and a very unfriendly skunk paid us a surprise visit. How was the farm?
It was hard work, but it was fun. And educational, too.
But we promise never to break rules again.
You know, a lot of what we're eating here came from McKellen's farm. We buy a lot of food from him.
I thought this bean looked familiar. I bet I picked it.
Feeling like the sunshine shining for me. High feather, taking care to take good care of me. Yeah, I'm waiting along and I'm feeling so strong 'cause I've been high feather, feeling about as free as I can be. High feather. I'm in high feather, feeling like the sunshine shining for me. High feather, I'm taking care to take good care of me. Yeah, I'm waiting along and I'm feeling so strong 'cause I'm in high feather, feeling about as free as I can be. High feather.
Are you dancing or working? I'm trying to maximize my energy. I bet I get as much done as anyone. See, because when I do it, I stretch. And it's good for the muscles in my lower back. And it's terrific for the muscles in the back of my legs. I've never seen anything like you before in my life. There isn't anyone else. I'm a unique individual. You know, one of a kind. Hey, Tom, you're unique too. You're the only one I know who has a thing for tomatoes.
I don't even like tomatoes that much. I just like...
You just like being here, that's all.
Yeah, guess what? I lost 8 pounds so far.
I never thought I'd be spending my summer with baby ballerinas and diet freaks. I'm just kidding, you know. Seriously, we're proud of you, Swifty.
Tom, can I see you for a minute?
Sure. What's up?
Hello.
But why do I have to go home? Is somebody sick?
No, apparently they were very clear about that. Nobody's sick and there's nothing really the matter. It's just that, well, you know the camp summer is in 2 parts, and some people only come for the first half or the last half.
But who? None of us. Besides, you thought I was staying here for the whole summer, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I did. But this note says that your parents have decided against the second half. You're supposed to go home tomorrow morning.
But why? Wasn't I doing okay? Look, I lost 8 pounds already. I was aiming for 20 before the summer was over.
If I knew, I'd tell you. This is just a telephone call, that's all.
Well, maybe they just want to get a look at you. And when they see you're all right, they'll send you back.
Maybe they just want you home for the weekend.
Maybe.
Well, once you see them, you can start working on making them so sick of you, you'll be back on Monday. I mean, if it isn't just a weekend anyhow.
Yeah, maybe.
Tom, wait till I park. I'll come in and wait with you.
No, that's okay. You've got craft class. You'll be late anyway. I'm okay. Please?
Your folks will meet you at the other end. I just want to make sure you get on the train safely. We don't have to talk if you don't want to.
Can I help you, Sonny? You want them too? $85, $1.45.
Thanks.
Tom, it's time for your train. As soon as the pots come back from being fired, I'll send you yours. I'll do it myself.
I thought you said I might be back.
Well, I meant in case you're not.
Well, okay.
Sonny, will you knock that off and go see if they have any word on the train?
I just did 5 minutes ago, Dad.
Well, do it again and don't argue.
That's okay, I have it.
Don't be stupid.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
Where's Ma parked?
Over there, only it isn't Ma.
Why?
I'm sorry, son. It has to be this way for a little while.
Is Ma sick?
No, she's fine, just fine. Look, let's get on home.
Why'd I have to come home, Dad? Why?
Mom? Hey, Mom!
Be quiet, Tommy. You'll wake Joey up. I had to stay home from summer school today to take care of Joey. And we were supposed to have a movie in history, too.
What's going on? Where's Ma? Why'd I have to come home from summer camp?
You mean you didn't tell him yet?
You better cut it out, sis.
For Pete's sake.
That's enough out of you, Roseanne.
But, Papa...
Not one more word.
Will you please tell me what is going on?
Nothing's wrong. Your mother took a job for a while.
A job?
But just for the time being is all.
But what about the baby? Who's going to take care of Joey? Is Roseanne going to have to quit summer school?
No. Yesterday was your mother's first day at work, and Rosie's just filling in until your Aunt Eleanor can get here.
When's Ma coming home?
I'm sorry we had to do this, but it was necessary. And just when it was doing you some good. You do look thinner, Tommy. How much weight did you lose? I guess at least 10 pounds. Here, let me feel.
8.
Where did it go from there? There?
Ma, what happened?
Didn't Dad tell you? He's been laid off, Tommy. There's been a cutback at the plant. And, well, the way things are, we just can't afford the second half of your summer camp.
Ma, I tried to feed him like you said, but I couldn't find the strained carrots. So I mashed up some potatoes and beans from last night.
Did he eat everything you gave him?
He wasn't all that hungry. He ate what he wanted to.
That's bad. You should see to it he eats everything you give him.
What for, Ma, if he doesn't want it?
A chubby baby is a healthy baby.
A chubby baby is a fat baby, just like the rest of us were, and some of us still are.
Roseanne.
Well, it's true, Ma. I had to skip snacks and exercise for years just to keep from getting fat.
You ought to be grateful I'm able to put good food on the table in times like these. Oh, where are those carrots? I put them on the list I left for your father. Where are any of the things I asked him for? Sometimes, I tell you, that man, I left $20. He never even went. Never even went, did you? All you had to do was get a few simple things off the list.
Well, if you didn't let things run so low,
Run so low?
I don't care what you do.
I'll have to go to the market and do that. Hurry up, Tommy. I want you to go to the store for me. At least I can depend on you. Ice cream? Ice cream wasn't on the list. What is this? Whatever it is, it wasn't on the list either. And what's this prize? Cake. I can still bake a cake if I want cake. You know the way the things are around here, and you went and spent our money on this junk? Is this what you learned at that camp? Maybe it's just as well we couldn't let you stay there.
I didn't know what got into me.
Never mind. I'll get something together. I'm disappointed in you, Tommy. That's all I'm saying. Go to your room, Tommy. I just don't want to see you for a little while.
This is nice. Real nice.
Thanks, Eleanor. It's not what everyone is used to, but it's filling, and that's what counts.
What are you doing?
Ma gave me too much. If I ate all this, I'd blow up like a blimp.
At the camp, they said it was better to take small portions and to eat slowly. That way, you feel full on less food, and you don't stuff yourself with as much.
Whoop-de-doo.
Watch your mouth, Roseanne. What have you got on?
A kimono.
Your face. Wash it.
Took me an hour.
Stop it. I don't want any more arguments at the table. Maybe I have pushed you kids to eat more than you should, but that's the way I was raised. You know your father doesn't like you to wear makeup, so why do you wear it to the table?
I have to leave for the party as soon as I eat. I had to get ready before dinner.
Where exactly is this party?
It's at Doug's house.
I thought you said it was at David's house.
It's for David. It's at Doug's.
Have we met Doug?
No.
You know the rules, Roseanne. If you're going out, we have to know where and who you're going with.
But you said I could go.
That's when we thought it was at David's house. We know his parents.
Doug's parents will be upstairs.
It's who's downstairs that I'm worried about.
But you said I could go.
Not to a strange house with strange people.
Doug's not strange.
No stranger than any of her other boyfriends.
You can't go.
But I told them I was coming already.
Well, you can just call them back.
Daddy.
If she takes her brother, can she go?
Ma.
Well, I suppose that'd be all right.
Fine. Johnny.
Not me. I'm going to the movies with Teddy Fryer.
Tommy?
Ma.
You want to go?
Yes.
Then take your brother.
So embarrassing. Look, Tommy, no offense, but I'm here to meet Doug. So I want you to get lost when we get inside, okay? Get lost? I don't want a shadow, Tommy.
Hey, Roseanne.
Hi.
Who's that?
My chaperone.
Kid brother, huh? My parents used to make me go to parties with my big sister, too. Come here.
I was just looking for some carrot sticks and celery sticks. I'm trying to get back on my diet, and this stuff doesn't help me.
Right.
Hey, Roseanne.
I'll talk to you later. I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you here.
It's not that.
What then? You miss your friends at camp?
I guess. Everything's so different since I came back.
Like what? Ma?
Me? No. It's just that at the camp I felt really good about myself. Here I feel like a creep.
You're not a creep, Tony. You're just a sensitive person. You think more than most people. What you need is something to do. Something that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Putting up. Could we please not buy that roast?
Oh, this is on special today, and your father likes meat, that's for sure. And he does like a good roast.
I'd like to try something I learned at camp. All I need is some brown rice, black beans, and some tomatoes. No, not those. Look, this brand is 15 cents cheaper, the same size can.
But I never heard of that brand.
You mean you never saw them advertised on TV?
I suppose that's part of it.
At the camp, they told us that the reason that this brand is cheaper is because they don't spend all their money on advertising. When we get home, will you help me make a meal to have ready to heat up when Mom comes home?
Sure. Of course I will.
Okay. Before we go, there's one more thing I have to do.
$11.80. Thank you.
This is just the beginning.
What's that going to be?
Beans. For rice and beans. To go with the tomatoes. There is as much good protein in rice and beans as there is in meat.
Well, I don't know how your father's going to feel about that. He's not used to that kind of food.
It's not as if I'm asking him to give up meat every meal. Watch. You'll see. He'll be wild for it.
Tom's done this all by himself. I mean, Tom and Eleanor.
Oh, no, I just went along with it.
Well, now, let's see what we have here.
I can tell you what we don't have, and that's meat.
That's the point, Dad. Look, this is supplemental protein.
Looks like black beans to me.
There's 5 pounds of fat in every helping.
Wrong. They're terrific for you, especially in combination with rice.
Brown rice?
Sure. There's a lot of vitamins in that. And, along with the beans, it's a good source of protein. And it's cheaper than meat.
Where'd you learn that?
At the camp.
We've got vegetables, too.
Okay, I'll try anything. You've never known me not to try, have you?
I just wonder if it'll fill everybody up.
Sometimes I think we eat so much because it's there. Like the bread, for example.
It's tasty. I really mean it.
It's not bad.
And we did something else. We kept track of what we spent. Then, we got a figure for what the meal cost us, person by person.
The bread, the beans, the rice, the milk, estimating a bit for coffee, allowing for some fruit for dessert,
since we didn't use all of it. Oh, it comes to something between 75 and 80 cents per person. Not including the baby, of course.
Isn't that amazing?
And that's only the start of it.
You've got more beans and rice? Every meal, beans and rice?
Nope. For tomorrow, something really terrific. Potatoes.
But potatoes are so fattening.
No, they're not. Unless you drown them in butter like I used to.
Bill, will you come and look? It's Tommy.
You don't suppose that's the surprise he said he had in store for us, do you?
Isn't it a little early for that? What if some of the neighbors are still asleep? I'd better ask him to stop.
No, don't. Do me a favor and let him be. I don't think he can grow stones out there, but let him try. Well, what's this gonna be? Wait, don't tell me. It's a garden.
More like half a garden. It started a little bit late in the summer.
Well, is there really any point in doing it this late?
Sure. Even if the soil isn't in such good shape, I can still get something out of it.
Well, I never did much with it, I'll admit. I never had the time. What do you have in mind?
Well, lettuce grows fast. So do radishes. So do green beans, but it's a little bit too hot for peas now. They like it nice and cool, so they should have gone in the spring. And maybe there's time for some summer squash.
Oh, I'd like that. Good ones are expensive in the market these days.
Mine only cost 35 cents a package.
Look at this. It says you can harvest turnips right up until the first real frost.
Same thing with carrots and beets.
What about eggplant? I like eggplant.
Well, it's a little bit late for that. Same thing with broccoli.
Well, I can get along without that.
Oh, why don't you stop teasing him and help him?
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Dad. How did it go? Did you get the job?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid they're looking for a younger man.
Gee, Dad, I'm sorry, but something will turn over soon. You'll see.
I kept hoping that something would work out and we'd be able to send you back to camp this summer. I hope you're not too disappointed, are you?
No, Dad. It's okay. There's always next summer.
I think he's getting radishes. And some lettuce. At least I think it's lettuce.
It's Swiss chard. I don't like Swiss chard very much. I don't even like radishes very much.
But you're gonna eat them.
I don't like radishes.
At least these don't bite your tongue off the way the store ones do.
They're really very nice.
And this is good Swiss chard.
And all it cost us was the money for the seeds.
Tell me, is there anything you can do with radishes? I mean, aside from eating them just like this?
I read somewhere you can flavor a soup with them.
I think I'll wait for the turnips and squash. Son, you did a good thing. I'm proud of you. I really am.
I'm in high feather, feeling like the sunshine shining for me. High feather, taking care to take good care of me. Yeah, I'm waiting along and I'm feeling so strong 'cause I'm in high feather, feeling about as free as I can be. High feather, I'm in high feather, feeling like the sunshine shining for me. High feather, I'm taking care to take good care of me. Yeah, I'm winging along and I'm feeling so strong 'cause I'm in high feather, feeling about as free as I can be. High feather, high feather, high feather.
It's not too late yet, Stan. There's still 2 weeks before the county fair.
2 weeks. What can we do in 2 weeks?
That's your problem. I have enough to do.
What?
I have to make something for the fair. I forgot, too.
It looks like I'm the only one who thought ahead. I'm entering my lettuce.
Yeah, we know. That's all you've said since they told us about this fair.
You treat that thing like a baby.
Don't talk about Morris that way.
I told you he'd name it before the summer was over.
Laugh if you like, but Morris is gonna grow up to be a big salad someday.
Hey, Leo, we were just kidding.
Yeah, coming out and let us apologize. Get it? Let us?
I better go find something to make for the fair. Need help?
No, I think so.
Cookbook?
Yeah, well, I wanted to find something to make for the fair.
This looks good.
Well, we can go over them together if you want.
Sure.
But Nurse Rodriguez took them out of the town library, so we have to get them back on time. Jeff!
Hey, Susie!
What are you doing here?
Mom and Dad got me a job for the rest of the summer.
Here?
Yep, one of the counselors had to quit.
But how'd you get the job?
My folks know Mrs. Riggs. She called and asked if I'd be interested. With my favorite cousin up here, how could I resist?
Oh, Ann, this is my cousin Jeff. Ann's one of my bunkmates.
Hi. Look, I gotta report to my cabin. I'm late already. But I'll see you later, right?
Sure.
Bye.
Hey, good news. Tom's bunk isn't going to be empty anymore.
Tom's coming back?
No. I'm moving a new counselor in. Temporarily. One of the guys from town had to leave, and we got a new guy in to take his place.
Why here?
Well, the other counselor lived at home in town, and we don't have any other spare bunks right now. Look, he's Suzanne's cousin. How bad could he be?
Hi, is this the place?
Hi, Jeff. Hey, this is Leo.
Hi.
Stan. Hi. And Domingo.
How you doing?
Hi. If you're gonna take Tom's bunk, you better take the sheets, because we're going to laundry now.
Well, that's a good idea, and they can show you around the camp afterwards.
Sounds good to me. I can unpack later.
Great. And see you after lunch for orientation. And try to be on time. I've been waiting for you for half an hour.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I'll be there right after lunch.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, Kim.
Bye. Is he always such a pain?
He just has a schedule to stick to.
Big deal. He's still a pain. Where's my bed?
For some reason or another, most of us are unprepared for the county fair.
I just didn't have time. I had the audition and...
There was a race.
And Sharon's birthday party.
And Tom leaving to go home.
The overnight camping.
We had to take care of the dog. And planting the garden.
Let us not forget planting the garden.
Don't rub it in, Leo.
I'm sorry. I'll help you guys out.
Now, we've pretty much decided to enter the cooking competition, since there really isn't enough time to prepare for the other categories.
Maybe you've pretty much decided. Oh, sure, cooking is fine. For girls. But I don't cook.
Don't or can't?
Both. My mom does that stuff.
Why don't you help her? Give her more time to herself. Yeah, what would it be with you?
She does okay.
She'd do better with help.
Well, you just listen then, okay, Stan? Are you entering Domingo?
I don't know. I kind of go along with Stan. Cooking is woman's work.
Tell that to Chef Rios.
Look, you know what I mean. If Stan goes in, I'll go in, all right?
And I'm out.
I do it.
See, Leo is willing to try something new.
He can talk. He's got an entry.
If I didn't, I'd still enter the cooking contest. What's the big deal? My dad cooks all the time.
Mine doesn't.
So, Start something new in the family. Take a chance. Yeah, try it. You'll like it. I never thought I'd be eating carrots instead of candy. But I tried and I liked it.
Whoopee.
Don't knock carrots, man. It's got vitamin A. It's good for your night vision and good for your skin.
Where'd you get that from? You sound like an encyclopedia.
From Chef Rios, when we were working on a camp newspaper.
That's it.
What's it?
Leo learned a lot about food and what's good for you this summer.
Well, so did everybody else here.
Right. So why don't we use it and come up with things we know are nutritious?
You mean like cook things and tell people why they should eat them? Yeah, we could each make a dish. Something we like.
Right. We could use our favorite recipes, things we grew up with.
And we could print up flyers explaining the benefits of each dish.
Feel left out? Yeah.
I don't.
Take it easy. I thought you were supposed to be with our bunk on the nature hike.
Yeah, I am. I had to take over for one of the other counselors who had to go to town. Jeff, move it!
Hi, sorry I'm late.
Look, you were supposed to take over for Jackie almost an hour ago.
Well, I made it, didn't I?
This isn't the first time someone's had to cover for you, Jeff.
Give me a break. I had a problem.
Yeah, right. And next time you go on report.
Yes, sir.
What was the problem?
I didn't want to leave the basketball game before it was finished. I was winning.
I can make a dessert. Here is a recipe for a berry pie, like my mom makes. Doesn't need much sugar. If the berries are sweet enough, then the natural sugar's enough.
That sounds really good. And here's a recipe for a whole wheat crust.
That sounds nice. What are you gonna make, Suzanne? I'm not sure.
Hi, you busy?
Very.
Still picking out what to make, huh?
Uh-huh.
How about arroz con pollo? Chicken and rice.
It's economical, and you can feed more people with less meat.
Yeah, and you can add other vegetables, too.
You don't have to sell us, Domingo. Are you volunteering to prepare it?
Sure. I've seen my mom make it lots of times. And I know what goes into it. It's okay with you guys, after what I said.
Everybody's entitled to change their mind, Domingo. Welcome to the club.
Domingo, come on!
You better hurry, he's pretty mad. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
When I get a free period.
Bye.
What's eating him? Jeff's getting on his nerves, man. Let's go.
Mr. Rios.
Yeah, what?
I'm Stan Lipton. I was on the paper.
Oh, Stanley, yes. Yes, wait outside. Mark! Mark, watch the rice. Don't let it overcook. What's this all about? You want to do another article of me for the camp newspaper?
No, actually I wanted to ask you some questions for myself.
Ay, qué pena. Bueno, I have 5 more minutes before I have to start the vegetables.
Suzanne and the other girls at my table are cooking something for the fair.
Well, that's good. I think young people should know how to cook.
Even boys? I mean, how did you learn to cook?
When I was about your age, my mother and my father both had jobs, and my sisters were too young to help.
No one ever kidded you about it?
Stanley, never be embarrassed. What's good bringing home the bacon if you don't know what to do with it? You want to cook for the fair? Cook for the fair.
Well, I don't know how.
Why don't you ask someone who does?
Mr. Rios.
I'll give you the Manuel Rios basic cooking course.
Thanks.
Hey, cuz, what was all the book?
They're due back at the library today. I have to find a group going to town.
Here, give them to me. I'm going to town.
With who?
A friend of mine. He knows some people in town. He's picking me up soon.
I thought counselors couldn't go into town without a group.
I'm on a secret mission.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of important that they get back on time. Why are you going into town?
What do you want? A note from my teacher? Come on, you're as bad as my folks.
Well, I'll take this one because it has to go back to the camp library, okay?
Fine, bye.
Oh, and the application for the fair is in here, too. It has to go back to Mrs. Riggs' office today.
Okay, great. I'm headed over there. I'll drop it off.
Looking for something to read?
No, I'm returning a book I borrowed for the fair.
Oh, yes. We got some new cookbooks in. They're on the shelf right there.
Oh, good. Thanks for telling me.
You're welcome. I like to see people use the library. Good luck.
Hello, Jeff.
They told me at your office you were here. I thought I was going into town with a group today, and I promised to return these books. Well, a friend of mine offered to take me in to return them. I didn't want to let the kids down. I wanted to find out if it was all right.
Well, if you come right back, I suppose it's all right. If they weren't due today, I'd say wait till the next trip.
I'll just drop them off and come right back. It'll only take a little while. But I wanted to make sure you said it was okay before I called my friend back.
Go ahead and call. I'll see you later, Jeff. Did you find what you wanted?
Oh, more than I expected.
Suzanne, anything wrong?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I thought you couldn't leave the camp.
When there's a party, I can do anything.
What's all that stuff?
It's my pass out of here.
What you mean?
You know that spitball Tom shot at the ceiling? Well, it's still there. Maybe you should send it to him.
Shh. What was that?
False alarm.
What are we gonna do? It's getting late.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm not worried, but the camp does have rules, you know. We could get in trouble.
Maybe that's him.
Hey, lights out, gang.
Shh. Not so loud.
What now? It's lights out.
For starters, we could turn out the lights. Don't get excited, Stan. There's nothing we can do.
Don't get excited. How can I help it?
Maybe Stan's right, Domingo. Maybe we should tell Kim that Jeff's not back yet. Give him a chance. He told us he'd be late, and he asked us not to tell.
Look, I don't want to get Jeff in trouble either. But even if he is Suzanne's cousin, we shouldn't help him break the camp rules.
Let's wait till tomorrow and see what happens, all right? Fair enough.
Domingo, you're making arroz con pollo, right?
Right. My mother usually makes it with white rice, but I'll make it with brown rice instead.
Sounds good. I'm making sauteed spinach and mushrooms.
Sauteed? What's sauteed?
It's when you fry food in a hot pan with just a little oil.
Kathy, you're making your mother's berry pie but with the whole wheat crust, right?
Blueberry pie, yeah.
What are you making, Leslie?
Potato and leek soup. What's leeking? No, L-E-E-K. It's like a long onion, only sweeter. Aren't the potatoes gonna be fattening? It's what you put on the potatoes that's fattening, not the potato itself. You don't have to worry about it.
Suzanne, what are you making?
I have a list.
Let's see it. Stuffed zucchini. That sounds pretty good. Spinach lasagna, brown rice and mixed vegetables. Now, which one are you making?
None of them.
Suzanne!
Well, I don't know how. I can't even read the recipes.
Welcome to the club.
Are you here to help?
No, I just have the latest word on Jeff. He's in Mrs. Riggs' office now. They caught him sneaking into camp this morning.
Oh, no. When he told us about last night, I knew something like this was going to happen. I better see what's up.
Jeff, your parents have been friends of mine for a long time, and it's only out of consideration for them that I'm not firing you immediately. As of now, consider yourself on probation.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know which is worse. You're lying to me and the children to get permission to go into town, or that you didn't even return the books. I won't even discuss your coming back drunk this morning. That's for your parents to deal with.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all for right now.
What happened?
I'm on probation.
You shouldn't have lied.
Now, look, it's my business. I'm not hurting you.
Maybe not. You just used us as an excuse to go into town.
Come on, Susie, don't.
Don't what? Tell the truth? You don't care about anybody or anything except for yourself. You don't even care about that much. You wouldn't drink so much at parties.
Hey, take it easy.
Why don't you? Try staying sober for once. If you don't respect us, at least respect your own body and stop filling it with junk.
Get off me, Susie. It's my life. When it affects you, come back to me on it, okay?
Fine. You don't have to hear any more from me, ever. When I saw you sneaking through the woods. You're getting Rios to show you how to cook, aren't you?
No, I was just... All right, I'm taking lessons. What's it to you?
What's it to me? You didn't even want to learn how to cook. I'm the one who should be taking the lessons.
Well, I wanted to keep it a secret until I could make something for the fair.
What's all this noise? Oh, finally. I thought I lost a student, but I see that the class is double.
You don't mind, do you?
Mind? I think we can fit you in. Now, the first thing to do is wash up to the sinks. Now, stir frying requires a very hot pan and very hot oil like this. See? See all that smoke? All right, put them in. Careful, don't burn yourself. Stir frying keeps the vitamins in fresh vegetables. Makes them crispier. Better tasty, too. All right, I think we are ready now to add the mushrooms and the bean sprouts. All right? There you go. Good. And we'll stir some more. Quick. Students.
Can I talk to you alone for a minute?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I've been thinking about what you said. I didn't really mean to use you and your friends. Please forgive me. Please?
Well, you're forgiven. Sort of. Everyone have soup?
This is the part of cooking I like the best, the eating.
Is everybody gonna taste the pie after everything else? Leave room. Don't eat too much.
For me, there's never too much. Hey, Leah, put half of that back. Your stomach would be a lot happier if you didn't work it so hard. Oh, all right.
Hold it.
Don't fill up yet.
This is beginning to sound like a plot to starve me. Finally, what did you two make?
Breakfast cereal. We're supposed to have healthy food, not junk.
I knew you'd say that. You are in for a surprise.
It looks like sawdust.
What is it?
Raisins, rolled oats.
Nuts, sweet germ.
We mixed in some oil and toasted it in the oven.
Skim milk, low in fat.
I don't know. I stopped eating that stuff.
This is different. Taste.
Eat.
I am.
Do you want it sweeter?
No, the raisins make it sweet enough. Well, looks like we're ready for the county fair then.
Bring on the food. What do you got?
Sauteed spinach and mushrooms.
Granola.
Granola?
Yeah. Milk and bowls for the granola.
Get up.
Blueberry pie. Potato leek soup.
Arroz con pollo.
What?
Chicken and rice. Jeff, be careful with this.
Mingo, you and Kathy, give me a hand. We'll drive over, and the rest of you guys can walk over and take a look at the fair, okay?
I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. All the tables are taken.
It was sent in at least a week before the deadline, with the rest of their camp applications.
Most were. We do have some campers set up here, but none of these children.
Okay, who handed it in?
I don't remember. I think Kathy or Ann gave them to me. But, oh, that's right. When I gave Jeff the books to return, I gave him the application, too.
I might have known. Jeff?
Yup.
What did you do with the application?
What application?
The one I gave you when I gave you the books to return.
Oh, that. Well, I think I turned it in.
Going to or from the party?
It was, uh-oh.
Great. Sorry for the trouble.
Well, wait a minute. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a little late for that.
And we may as well head back to camp. Come on, let's at least see the fair first, huh?
Well, hey, Susie.
I can't even think of anything to say to you. You said when your life affected mine to come back to you. Congratulations, you just messed up all of us. Now are you happy?
Look, is there any way I can fix this?
Well, all the tables are taken. Oh, there might be one possibility.
Anything. Hey, wait, don't go yet.
delicious leek and potato soup here. Smell that sweet aroma. Good for you, great for you. Smell that sweet aroma. Delicious leek and potato soup right here. Well, I guess things worked out all right after all.
Yeah, but I think Suzanne is still mad at Jeff, though.
Come on, Suzanne. He did get us a table.
Well, I see you guys are all set up. I'm really sorry about this. I guess I really messed things up.
Yeah, well, at least you're trying to change. I'm rooting for you.
I won third prize.
All right, Leo! Very good.
Not bad for a city kid, huh?
Oh, wait till next year.
Heads up, Leo.
Yeah, very good, fella.
I'm in high feather, feeling like the sunshine shining for me. High feather, I'm taking care of me. I'm winging along and I'm feeling so strong 'cause I'm in high feather.